Alright guys, BLM here, we're back and we're going to finish off Assassin's Creed Brotherhood here. We literally just finished Sequence 8. And yeah, we're in a good spot to finish Sequence 9. And finish off the game, so. And obviously the modern day section after that, but. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, Sequence 9 is really short. Sequence 9 is literally one mission. It's like, what, 15? Or actually, technically it's 2 missions because of the fucking cutscene. But either way, yeah, it should only take like 15 minutes. And then the modern day section probably around the same. Okay. The apple you stole from Mario Auditore led me here. It's so dumb. Come on. It's like, why'd they change the line? It's really dumb. They changed the line. It's like, why couldn't they just put that line at the fucking beginning of the game? It's like, because at the beginning of the game, he says, Mario Auditore led me here. And again, that's, I mean, to be honest, that line sounds so much better. But it's like, here they fucking changed it to the apple from Mario Auditore. I mean, the apple you stole. The apple you stole from Mario Auditore led me here. It's like, why the fuck with that thing? I just realized I don't even need to fight these guys. Yeah, okay. Because that happens anyway. I just need to hold them off, really. Here we go, Sequence 9, Viana, Spain, in 1507. So again, this is 4 years later. Like, I think people kind of forget that. I mean, this is technically 3.5 years later. But, yeah. Honestly, that's a lot of time. Then also, I feel like Ezio does not look like this. That's something I think people, like, again, this is 4 years later, so this is only, also only 4 years until Revelations. And Ezio's character model here is still like extremely young looking, or like at least like young looking as in what he looked like at the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure canonically he does not look like this still. I'm pretty sure canonically he has like, he's starting to look a lot more like he does in Revelations, but yeah, that's canonically. This isn't necessarily canon. At least not everything that we're seeing is necessarily canon. Because obviously there's constraints of gameplay and character models, whatever. I don't feel like fighting them, but we're gonna probably have to. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, I love how, like, the fucking guards here are literally the same. Like, they're not Borgia guards, but they're exactly, like, wearing the exact same outfit as the Borgia guards, but they're fucking, like, painted yellow instead. It's like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, because the only thing about this section is that you need to be anonymous by the time you clear a section. Like, for every checkpoint, essentially, you need to be anonymous, so essentially, you're gonna have to fight these people anyway. Mind you, if we made it all the way to the end, we probably would have to fight less of them, but whatever. Fuck. Wait, why is that guy? Whatever, who cares? Actually, T-Mouse, now that I think about it, do we need to be anonymous for this checkpoint? I know for future ones we definitely do, but now that I think about it, maybe we don't for this one. It's also interesting how, like, this memory is still supposed to be repressed and everything. Okay, we do need to be anonymous. Which again, why is this a repressed memory? Like, why did he not want to remember this exactly? Like, what's here to make him not want to remember it? And also, what's also strange too, again, this is so strange. Okay, actually, no, now that I think about it, the repressed memory is actually the leaving the apple, isn't it? Which again, why? But either way. Yeah, that's actually something I just thought of, though, is the... Yeah, so I mean, yeah, again, so essentially how this works is, well, actually, yeah, how does this work again? I don't know. Wait, we're not these. Okay. There we go. Man, this is really depressing, too. It's like, why'd they have to kill this one? Yeah, so again, this is the because this isn't the memory that we're actually looking for. The memory we're looking for is him hiding the apple, which actually, again, I think people kind of forget this. That actually happens before this. This is a good like what year after he hides the apple? He hides the apple in 1506, which again is during the right before the events of the Da Vinci disappearance. Like the Da Vinci disappearance actually leads up into this. That's like the end of the Da Vinci disappearance is him heading out to find Cesare here. Like, and that's the scene that connects the two, not the scene that they actually show in the main game, where that scene actually connects just the like him and his him stopping Cesare the first time, which is in the game. But again, I get why they did it for narrative reasons, but it is still I get why they did it from a pacing perspective, but it's still it's confusing if you really think about it. But again, I'm not gonna fault it too much because it's like you're not supposed to think about it. Like that's the thing. Like, and that's the thing that I think like people who criticize Origin's beginning, like with the Rugic, like people complain like, oh, the Rugic scene, and then after that, like they jump from place to place. It's like, well, like they purposely do it like in a way where you're not supposed to care. And that's the same thing in this game. It's like you're not supposed to care that it's been 4 years since fuck. Okay, cool. It's been 4 years since Cesare got arrested. Like, you're not supposed to care. And it's the same thing with the Rugic stuff, where, again, like, yeah, like, what, 6 months it passes, I think? Is it 6 months? I don't remember. It's a good amount of time that passes between the Rugic scene at the beginning of Origins and when he arrives in Siwa and fights Rugic's bodyguard and all that stuff. Like, that's a good chunk of time in between. But again, you're not supposed to, like, again, narratively, like, within the narrative of the main game, you're not supposed to even know that. And I don't think, right? It doesn't come up with anything, right? And two, it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. It's like such an insignificant thing. Like, again, like, when they complain about the Kemu stuff, I guess I understand more. But it's like, at the same time, like, I thought that was done. Like, I like how they did that. Like, how they did the Kemu flashback. But that's just me. Okay. Even though, again, it does break up that section of the game, but still. Oh, fuck. I love how like people are idiots too when it comes to Legion. When people are saying, "Oh, there's no way they're going to ancient Rome. They already went to Rome." It's like, yeah, like completely different types of Rome, but okay. Here we go. We're here.
Cesare, the walls surround you. There's nowhere to run. Come then, Ezio.
All right. So, as I said earlier, the best way to do this is to do crossbows, bolts. Again, he has a lot of health, but if you do crossbow bolts and this, like, it's a much easier fight. The problem is when the other guards show up. But here we go. So, let's deal with the other guards first. Okay, wait, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? He actually shot me? What a dickhead. Oh, no, that was too early. That was too early. No. Okay.
Auditore will never fail me.
Okay.
Hispania, they will all be mine.
Okay. Now let's fight these guys again. Fuck, I hit it. Okay, fine. There we go. Actually, maybe, do bullets do more damage? Maybe it was bullets that make this go quicker, because it does feel like we're doing this a bit slower than I remembered it. Yeah, it looks like bullets might do more damage. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just making that up. Who the fuck knows? Okay, let's go for the big guy. Go for that. This. Ah! Yeah, we've wasted time here. We could have done this so much quicker. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, I think it was gun that we were supposed to use first and then crossbow after. But it is what it is.
Wanting something does not make it your right.
What do you know?
That the true leader empowers the people he rules.
I will lead mankind into a new world.
Che nessuno ricordi il tuo nome. Requiescat in pace.
You cannot kill me.
No man can murder me.
Then I leave you in the hands of fate.
Okay, we're seeing through his fucking thing, but okay. There we go. Done with Brotherhood.
The throne was mine.
What do you know?
What do you know?
It. Oh, no. What was it?
I will lead
Lead man
mankind
to.
into a new world.
Fuck. I was trying to think of what the next line was. You cannot kill me.
You cannot
There.
kill me.
No man can murder me. Yeah, I love Chesbury so much more than Crawford Starrick. Obviously, if you don't know, this game and Syndicate were written by the same guy, Jeffrey Yalom. And again, both games are structured pretty similarly as well, if you pay attention. I mean, I think Syndicate has less of a setup. But outside of that, they're structured pretty similarly. And also, I mean, obviously, there's an added dynamic with the EV stuff as well. I mean, really, it's Jacob's story that's pretty much the same as Ezio's and that one, or structured the same as Ezio's. There we go. How convenient, right? That the fucking apple's underneath the fucking Colosseum. Okay, like, thank God no one bothered to look anywhere near the Colosseum, right?
Colosseum.
Let's go. We can be there before dawn.
Wait, there was something about that door. I don't think I saw a handle. Let me run an analysis.
Great. So we need some kind of futuristic key.
It seems to open with a verbally triggered mechanism. I've never seen anything like it.
You mean it needs a password?
Try humming Beethoven's Fifth.
Damn European power grid. Now we can't scan Ezio's memories.
Yeah,
to
how
find the
convenient. Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, I mean, the more you think about it, it's like, it's really
We
dumb.
have to find that password.
Especially, like, why couldn't we just
Ezio
use the
knows the
fucking
answer.
Animus
Problem
on the
is,
way
he's dead.
to the fucking Colosseum, like we did with using it on the way from Monteriggioni, or from the last thing to Monteriggioni? Actually, where was the hideout that we were in? Was it in? It was in Rome, right? How did we get to Monteriggioni then? Like, how are we able to actually escape to Monteriggioni when, like, supposedly all the highways are blocked and all that?
Hey, maybe it has something to do with this.
Again, this is dumb too. It's like, I love how they never thought about this. Again, like, after seeing it.
Symbol matches the one on the door to the vault.
1419, 1420, 1421. What if they aren't dates?
1419, 1420. Oh my god.
What?
God.
God.
Tell us already.
I am. The Tetragrammaton, the 72 names of God. You see? They're all contained within 3 verses, Exodus 19 through 21. And get this, you'll like this, if you arrange the 4 Hebrew letters in God's name within an equilateral triangle, their numerical values add up to the same number. 72.
Are you absolutely sure about this?
That's kind of why I'm saying it out loud, Rebecca, yeah, but I haven't got to the kicker yet. Construction on the Colosseum began in the year 72.
I think we have our password.
Sean, go get the van.
Okay. So let's go. See, I still find this this season of Survivor. I find the edit so interesting this season because I really don't know who's winning. Again, like I mean, a lot of people are on the Lauren bandwagon right now. And again, I think over time, like definitely my opinion has gone up on her chances. I think she's definitely, she's definitely top 3. Again, it's her, Victoria, Eric. I think those are the only 3 people that can win at this point, based on the edit and everything. And I don't know. Again, like according to spoilers, again, rumors are out there. Lauren and Victoria are 2 of the final 3, along with Kelly Wentworth. Again, that is the rumor right now, but again, that could be wrong, which more than likely it is. We'll see. And there's been so many fucking rumors for this season, just because there's no real concrete information from this season. And there's some. Again, the Wendy being a pre-merger was obvious.
I'll keep that in mind.
And then, I don't know, what else was there that was reliable? Not really much, actually.
I can't believe I'm actually gonna hold the apple.
It's been a long time coming. You've earned it.
I wonder if it'll change things. Whether it can tip the scales in our favor.
I'm sure it will. It has to.
Does it? 1 apple of again. Abstergo had like fucking 2 at one point. Actually, more than that, didn't they? Either way, they fucking destroyed 1. Then again, obviously that's why they were searching for Ezio's apple at that point. Is because they destroyed Altair's apple, which again, like that's barely mentioned. Like I mean, is that ever mentioned in the main story? Like obviously it's mentioned in the emails. That's how we know about it, is from the emails in AC1. Is that the reason why they're doing all this is to find another apple because they had one that was destroyed in the Denver DIA incident. Was it Denver International Airport or something like that? Which isn't a real airport, but whatever. Where there was an explosion.
So much construction. This place is like a maze.
And they lost their apple, which they were going to use for the satellite. That they're mentioning here, that there's only 72 days until, or at least they will mention it here. We're doing this pretty well so far, no real mistakes. Oh, this is the last time we get to see real Desmond, so that's something. If you don't know, they changed his character model in the next game. It's really strange. Like, he looks completely different. It's really weird. And then it carries, like, he looks even more different in fucking 3.
I have a feeling I know the answer. 72.
Yeah, here we go.
Why is today so important? We're just picking up the apple and leaving.
It's the door.
Fuck.
Someone wants to make sure we get it right.
Yeah.
That's a fucking dumb answer, by the way, but whatever. And the fact that 72 in English is the password is fucking ridiculous. Because what the thing, the door, whatever, was made by Brutus, right? Was it made by Brutus or was it just? Okay, I forgot. Who fucking cares? Or was it just found by Brutus? Like, I know Brutus was the first person involved with this vault. No, fuck off. No, please? Please. Oh, that's a fucking light. I'm an idiot. Okay. I thought that was the fucking door opening. It's over here then, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, let's actually look this up a bit. Colosseum vaults. Yeah, like who made the password? That's something I want to know. Was it Brutus or was it Juno? Maybe it was Juno.
We commit to this space the epilogue of our ending.
Yeah, maybe it was
By
Juno.
he who is deemed worthy. Let it guide him. Let it shape his path forward. Let it save the world we leave behind.
Who are you?
Yeah, earliest known visitor of the vault was Marcus Junius Brutus, as evidenced by the scrolls, whatever. Yeah. While in the vault, Brutus saw visions of what would happen after Julius Caesar's death, and was inspired by them. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, so it was before he became an assassin. Huh, I never noticed that, actually. Yeah, I forgot about that part of it. Yeah, so he found the vault before he became an assassin. That's what inspired him to become an assassin. I didn't realize that part of it. Where are we going again? Up here, right? Was that he saw images of the, Oof. Okay. He saw images of, Caesar's death. Which again, none that's ever brought up in Origins, but whatever. Like I'll find a way, because obviously he only shows up for like a few minutes in fucking Origins, him and Cassius or whatever. But it'd be kind of funny if like he showed up and said, "Oh yeah, you know, I saw one of those apples. Yeah, all right. Actually, it was an apple technically. It probably wasn't even an apple there."
These proved impermanent things. Cleansed by fire. Cleansed by famine. Cleansed by flood. All the world is innocent once more.
And again, none of this even matters anymore.
And ignorant.
I think I found an entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny too how I didn't even notice that Juno was different than Minerva the first time I played the game. Like I just thought it was the same person. But whatever. Okay. Obviously I found out later, but still. Yeah, it might not even been until Revelations that I figured it out.
I'm coming.
I don't even know.
Took you long enough.
What is this place?
Santa Maria Araqueli. See those columns along the aisles? They're lifted from Roman ruins. Now, supposedly, this church was built on top of the ancient temple of Juno.
I like the ceiling.
Do you like the ceiling? Oh, you are a fascinating traveling
Dang it,
companion.
wouldn't we know, considering we've been here? Actually, no, I guess technically we didn't go to this church, did we? Either way. But yeah, this church is a lot of reused assets from that tomb in AC2.
There's something up there.
But whatever. Actually, that looks
We'll
nice.
just stay down here then, shall we?
The fucking reflection on the
Pray or
marble
something.
here. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, something else I want to know is like, when the fuck did Ezio come back to Montergioni? Because I obviously like this part, like here where we're seeing Ezio's things, like that's from when he. at least I would assume that's from when he came back here to leave the apple. Obviously, that's what makes sense there. And also, I believe they actually show him leaving the apple in his vision later, right? So.
They are our final vaulted hope.
But it's like the image we see of him at Monterey, he's like, when the fuck did he leave that stuff there? Like the fucking 72 and all that sort of stuff.
You possess the potential for understanding, but you broke our tools or turned them against one another. We have destroyed what we could, sealed away what we could not.
Something's open.
Again, it's such a shame they wasted Juno in the comics.
And it does not take many to unwind the world.
I mean, it's not like Juno was like the best antagonist in the world or anything, but it's definitely, at least like, could we have at least gotten the end to the story in a game? It's like, why couldn't we just have Layla be Charlotte de la Cruz and us like finally stop Juno? It's like, again, obviously they wanted to start all over and get rid of that, but still, it's like, it's really fucking irritating. And that's why, like, I've just given up on the franchise, because it's like, they're not even willing to tell a complete, like, modern day narrative anymore. I mean, they never were. I mean, they never did. I mean, they were at the very beginning. Like, at this point, they were. But, after Desmond dies, they weren't. And even though Desmond, I mean, again, they gave up after 3. Actually, they gave up after this game. And, but they felt, at least they felt compelled to finish the narrative. Mind you, they did it terribly, and they really rushed it. But at least they felt compelled to do it. And they did it, and then they just gave up after that. And again, there was the Phoenix Project narrative, and again, it wasn't the best in the world, but at least it was there. And it was something, and then they just, like, again, and it was gonna lead up to the Juno stuff, and then they just cut it from the game, obviously, and then now it's we're to the Node storyline, or the, I don't know what else you want to call it, fucking Layla storyline.
We're here.
Okay. So let's finish the game. But yeah, we were here earlier in the tomb. In the Colosseum tomb earlier.
Now for that password. If Sean's right, that is.
I'm always right.
About that dead end.
That never happened. I was misquoted.
Okay, let's do it. Almost this checkpoint reached, but it's like, well, I guess if you stop playing the game for some reason, then come back. Which would be really dumb considering this is like what, 5 minutes away from the end of the game.
Think it speaks English?
Just say it.
This is so dumb.
72.
Like, again, why the fuck is the password 72 in English? And even if it's like 72 in any language, then it's still dumb. It's like, how the fuck, like, so did Ezio literally go and say, oh yeah, 72?
After you, I'd like.
Like, he was literally like speaking Italian. I was like, oh yeah, 72. Yeah, 72. Yeah, open the door, please. 72. Same thing with like Brutus.
The apple seems to be in the center.
Time to find out where those temples are.
Okay. Let's do it. Sometimes I fuck this up, but we should be good.
Hey, gentlemen, those beams poking out the wall look like switches. If you
Yeah,
hit
no
on
shit.
them, you might get some power to the central platform.
Yeah, thanks.
Or you might cause this room to turn into an alien station and fly
100
away.
years I might
Think about
speak
it.
as you would not know us. You with 5 senses.
And yeah, there's some Unity foreshadowing here at the end. Which is funny because again, like, if you don't know, I already said this, right? So this is the same development team as Unity. So obviously by this point, like, Unity was in pre-production, and like at least in the conceptual sort of standpoint. Again, that's the funny thing too. Is when like people keep on saying like Unity was rushed and everything. It's like, I don't. Again, it wasn't rushed. It just had terrible fucking like had a terrible production cycle. I mean, it had 4 years. Like, they gave Unity 4 fucking years. That's enough time for a game. I mean, Again, most development cycles are around 3 to 4 years, so it's like 4 years is good. Like that's the right amount of time for Unity and everything, but they just fucked it up.
It is hard to stay
Mind you, again, there were so many problems in Unity's development. Again, the fact that also the creative director was actually the creative director of Revelations, meaning that, which I don't know. Okay, so we got it the first time here, which I forgot. Like, does that like, did they originally have a different creative director and he left, or was it? Or was it that they were like waiting for Alex Amancio to finish Revelations so that he could start? Either way, it's bad. I mean, I don't know what that essentially like meant that there was a year of almost nothing. That they just wasted. Not wait. Again, I'm sure they were working on assets, working on whatever. Like they're working on stuff, obviously, but it's like.
You want me to ask it?
Nothing was actually getting put together. You wouldn't think. And narratively, I doubt they really had much there until at least that first year. I mean, the thing about Unity that's also interesting is that
I know this. I know that.
I mean, people complain about, oh, how come Shane never showed up in Unity? It's like because Unity was written before Rogue was even concepted. Like, I mean, I find like this is something that people don't even think about. Is the fact that Rogue again was a last-minute game. That was the game developed within 1 year, was written in that year. And again, Unity was already in development for 3 years at that point. And again, this is the reference, by the way. Technically, Sean Ray mentioned it, and I just was talking through it. But either way,
the final journey commences. There is one who would accompany you through the gate. She lies not within our sight. The cross darkens the horizon.
What are you doing?
The path must be opened. You cannot escape your part of this.
See, Lucy 100% was a Templar at this point, right? Again, like because like again, that was the plan from Brotherhood. Definitely.
Please.
I mean, there's just so much evidence for it that this was definitely because they don't reveal it until the DLC of fucking Revelations. So again, that's the strange thing here. But again, it's pretty apparent. Yeah, that was the plan in this game. 100% it was not the plan in 2. I think that's definitely the case.
No.
But it was the plan as of this game. And again, that was something that Darby created. That was something that Darby wanted to happen. Not Darby, what am I talking about? Not Darby, Patrice, sorry. That's something Patrice wanted to happen.
The way lies all before you.
And supposedly it was due to contractual disputes and stuff.
Go alone.
There we go. There we go. Done with Brotherhood. What time is it? It is... Fuck, it's 10:20. I didn't realize it was that late. But either way, we got through Brotherhood. Next up will be AC Revelations. I'm not even going to bother this... Oh, no, we should listen to the beginning part of it. Because there's the William Miles stuff. I remember when I first finished this game, like, I was really like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, again, like, I just loved Assassin's Creed so much from 2 and Brother. I mean, 1, 2, and Brother. I loved 1 at the time, too, again. But, again, like, obviously my opinions have changed over time, but it's like, still, this franchise really sucked me in. And it's just such a shame how much they ruined it over time. And it's funny, like, looking back, now Revelations is one of my favorites in the series. Like, now, again, like, it's in the, like, towards the top of my middle tier. But at the time, I really disliked Revelations. And I don't know why, to be honest, looking back on it.
Shit, he's gone into shock.
Because, again, like, at this current point, I have Revelations ranked higher than 2.
Am I the expert or not? Do it.
Also, different voice actor for William Miles. They didn't get John Delancey until, Revelations. Then got him back for 3, obviously, where he plays a much bigger factor. And then he doesn't show up in Origins. He's a different guy for some reason. John Delancey is a successful actor, so I mean, maybe that he couldn't. It's either they didn't want to pay for him, or I don't know. It's probably something like that. Either they didn't want to bother paying him, or whatever. Who cares? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just I don't even care enough. Like, there's nothing coming out of this anyway. So, yeah, there we go. That is it for AC Brotherhood. We were able to do that in, what, 27 parts or so? That's not too bad. I believe that's around this, that's the exact same length as our first playthrough of it on the channel. But this time we did a couple more things that we didn't do last time, so. Alright. Next up is Revelations, which they put the wrong dates on, so there's that. It's so dumb. I can't believe this is a thing, that they put the fucking wrong dates on like some of these games. Brotherhood is right, but AC2 is wrong. It's 1476. But then they get it here, 1476 there, so it's like, it's really dumb. And then again, Revelations ends in 1512, but who cares? We're done. Next episode we'll go ahead and continue on. Our next episode we'll start Revelations, but for now, thank you for watching.